Hey y'all, it's Monday, and today is the 20th anniversary of the first Harry Potter book being released. So today I'm gonna go through the Harry Potter tag, and actually there's a bajillion of them, so I'm just using the questions that Lauren Fairweather used. So I got these from her, and I'll put them below, and also link to her video, which was really good. You should go watch it. First question, favorite book? Let's go with Order of the Phoenix, because Angsty Harry has a right to be angsty, and I feel like it's underappreciated. I also used to really love Prisoner of Azkaban. I think the theme here is that I really love Sirius. I was real upset about Sirius dying. Books or movies? Obviously the books. Next question. Favorite quote? There are so many good quotes. I think, well, so my computer background for a long time was the quote at the end of the first book where Dumbledore is basically telling Harry that, like, his mother's love still protects him, and that's why Voldemort couldn't touch him. And I think it's a really sweet quote, and it's something that I think about a lot. Not necessarily that quote specifically, but sometimes when I'm going to face, like, a tough situation, or I just kind of feel not really prepared, or, like, I can't do this on my own, I think about that, and I think about the idea that other people's love for us can act as a shield. And so sometimes I'll go into a really tough situation and I'll be like, no, I'm alright. I've got, like, so-and-so with me. And whether that person can't actually be there because they just live far away, or that relationship has ended for whatever reason, I still feel like that, like, the love has impacted me because of that quote. So I think it's been a really important quote to me in my life, especially living on a different continent than a lot of my close friends and family. Yeah. And there's so many other good quotes, but in the interest of time, I'm not going to tell you every single quote I love, because I love so many of them. Favorite female character? There's so many good ones. I'm gonna go with McGonagall. McGonagall is amazing. I love McGonagall. Favorite male character? Again, so many great characters. I love Ron. I've got such a soft spot for Ron. Book Ron, just to clarify. Although, also, the guy in the books in Goblet of Fire at the World Cup wearing a woman's nightgown, who says that he likes a healthy breeze around his junk. Do you know what? That is a fantastic guy. I like him a lot. He's one of my favorite characters, and he has one line, one mention in all the books. Yeah. Are there any non-binary characters? J.K. Rowling doesn't realize this, but non-binary people exist, and we're all over the place. Fanfiction is aware of non-binary characters. Also, like, I have headcanons about non-binary characters, but some of those headcanons are spoilers for my Scorpius Malfoy fic, so I'm not gonna mention that. I haven't mentioned that I write fanfic on this channel. By the way, I write fanfic! Yeah, but yes, there are non-binary characters. If J.K. Rowling in the future goes, oh, by the way, so-and-so's non-binary, and doesn't put it in the books, I'm gonna be like, no. You are lying. You did not always plan this. You just realized that you should have done this thing. I don't think she will. I don't think she knows that non-binary people exist, to be honest. Favorite Weasley? Well, Ron is one of my favorite characters, but I do love Ginny. She's so awesome, and, like, oh, she's like a total badass. I love it. Also Arthur. He's so sweet. I just love all the Weasleys. Even Percy. Favorite villain? Umbridge. Not because I like her, but because I hate her so much, and because she is very familiar to me. Favorite professor? I think Lupin and I would probably connect pretty well, like, and I really liked professors in my life who would be like, ah, you're showing an interest in this thing. Here's more you can do that you're not required to do, but here I'll support you anyway, like with the patronus charm. Like, I feel like that's a thing that if a professor did that, I would instantly be like, you're the best professor ever. I love you. I might not say I love you, but I would think it. Is there a character you felt different about in the movies? Ron? I'm still bitter. Been bitter for a very long time because in the movies, Ron is just this like flat, boring, annoying character who just says like ugh things that are supposed to be funny and aren't even really all that funny, and he's just a joke of a character. But in the books, he's this very complex character, and I have a lot of feelings about Ron, and this could go on forever, so I'm not gonna keep talking about Ron. Is there a movie you prefer to the book? No. Is there any aspect of the books you'd want to change? Yes, I want more representation, and I want people from marginalized groups not to be like put in as like decoration, because I feel like that happens a lot. Yeah. Also, like, besides just representation, J.K. Rowling, disability exists in the wizarding world. Stop telling me it doesn't. That like magic magically cures everything, because Harry wears glasses. Part of the books that made you cry. Every single death. Order of the Phoenix, though, after Sirius's death, like, if you take my copy and just drop it, it opens straight to Harry just, like, screaming about it in Dumbledore's office, because I've cried so much in that part, and it's just, like, it doesn't close right anymore. Which house would you be in? I am house fluid. I am all the houses, and it varies depending on the day. Also, I took the time quiz today from time.com, and I was very angry because it said I was 2.1% Slytherin, and I was like, excuse me, I own Slytherin socks. It's about all the branded Harry Potter merchandise I have, and I wear them when I'm nervous going into something, so I'm gonna put on my Slytherin socks, and I'm gonna get out of this, whatever it is, I'm gonna succeed. Which class would be your favorite? It would really depend on the professor. I've always really liked classes if I've connected with the professor really well. So I feel like Lupin or McGonagall would probably be like their classes I would love. But then I also would love herbology as a subject and magical creatures as a subject. And like actually all of the subjects in astronomy is amazing, and all of it. Which spell do you think would be the most useful? I agree with Lauren. Apparating would be amazing. My friends live all over the planet, and I would be really convenient to be able to go visit them. And also to do so without, like, having a massive carbon footprint. That would be great. Save the planet. What if we could all apparate and then we don't have to use planes and save fuel and yes. What would your patronus be? My patronus is a Hungarian horntail sometimes and a pygmy puff other times. I am patronus fluid. There's a common theme going here, guys. Which character would you instantly become friends with? I also would become instantly friends with, like, Luna, as Lauren said, because I also am, like, I was weird and hung out with the weird kids, and, like, Luna and I would be, like, chill. But also I think, like, Neville and I would, like, real quick become friends, because, you know, just Neville's great. Why are questions like this so popular, and why do you think there's such a tendency to imagine yourself inside the books? Well, Lauren had some good thoughts on this, and I don't want to repeat them. Go watch her video. But I will say that I actually disagree with this idea of, like, Potter exceptionalism, where, like, somehow Harry Potter did something so much better than anything else. I mean, I think Harry Potter's amazing, but I think also there's so many other factors that came in that, like, just the fact that we grew up with it, and I think a big part of why a lot of us connect with it is that, like, for me and for a lot of the people I know, we felt like we were in a world where we didn't quite belong, and Harry Potter was a way to, like, imagine a world where we could go, where we would belong. We'd be like Harry, like, somebody was gonna show up. I kept waiting for, like, Hagrid to show up and say, "You're a wizard, Tren!" and then, like, go off and find my people. And then I did really find my people in this community, and I think that's also part of it, is that we built this community for misfits. We're the community of misfits, and we all fit. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. Have you played any of the video games? Yes, I have been thinking about doing a gaming channel of me playing Quidditch World Cup. If you want that, let me know. Were you happy with the ending? I don't really care for the epilogue. What did you think of Cursed Child? Oh, I don't want to give spoilers, but I did not like the script, but we did a dramatic reading, which was fun, so I guess that was good. I don't know. What about Ilvermorny? It does not exist in my mind. Eagle Crest. I'll link it below. Favorite form of fan creation? The community we built. Definitely. All of it. Just our wonderful community. And how much does Harry Potter mean to you? A lot! Why do you think I've done an 11-minute video on this when I limit myself to 4 minutes? Somebody give me a punishment for going over my 4-minute limit. Anyway, stay awesome, y'all. Bye!